Have you been feeling it lately? That unmistakable sense that everything around you is shifting, changing, transforming at an unprecedented pace? If you've been experiencing this, you're not alone. And more importantly, you might be one of the chosen ones destined to face the greatest trials of 2025. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could be the most important message you'll hear this year. Hey beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive deep into today's life-changing topic, I want you to take a moment and really connect with what I'm about to share. Because this isn't just another video, this is a wake-up call for those who are meant to hear it. You see, 2025 isn't just another year in our journey. It's a pivotal moment in human consciousness, a time when the universe is aligning in ways we've never seen before. And if you're watching this right now, I believe it's no coincidence. You were guided here for a reason. Let me break down the 5 major trials that the chosen ones, possibly including you, will face this year. And trust me, the last one might completely transform how you view your life's purpose. Trial number 1, the Great Awakening of Purpose. Picture this, you're standing at a crossroads, but instead of 2 paths, you see countless possibilities stretching out before you. That overwhelming sensation? It's not confusion, it's your soul recognizing its true calling. In 2025, many of you will experience what I call purpose paralysis. You'll feel drawn to multiple paths, all seemingly right, yet none feeling completely perfect. But here's what most people don't realize: this isn't a test of choosing the right path. It's a test of trusting your inner guidance system. Have you noticed how certain opportunities keep presenting themselves, even when you try to ignore them? That's no accident. And speaking of signs, wait until you hear about the second trial. It's connected to this in a way that might surprise you. Trial number 2, the Digital Detox Dilemma. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. In 2025, technology will reach new heights of integration in our lives. But here's the paradox: the chosen ones will feel an unprecedented urge to disconnect. You might already be experiencing this, that nagging feeling that you're too connected, yet afraid to unplug. Think about it, when was the last time you spent a full day without looking at a screen? For most of us, it's been months, maybe years. But here's what sets the chosen ones apart: they'll recognize that this trial isn't about complete disconnection, it's about conscious connection. I'll share a personal story that perfectly illustrates this point. Last month, I decided to experiment with a modified digital detox. The results were shocking, and not in the way you might expect. But before I reveal what happened, let's move on to the third trial, which builds directly on this concept. Trial number 3, the Relationship Revolution. Get ready, because this is where many of you will face your biggest challenges and your greatest opportunities for growth. In 2025, relationships as we know them are undergoing a massive transformation. The chosen ones will find themselves questioning every connection in their lives. You might start noticing patterns in your relationships that you've never seen before. Friends who've been in your life for years might suddenly feel energetically misaligned. Family dynamics that you've accepted as normal will begin to feel restrictive. Here's the crucial part: this trial isn't about cutting people off. It's about elevating your relationships to match your rising consciousness. Ask yourself, how many of your current relationships truly support your highest good? The answer might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary for what's coming next. And trust me, what I'm about to share in Trial 4 will make this all make sense in a whole new way. Trial number 4, the Abundance Paradox. Now, pay close attention, because this trial is perhaps the most misunderstood of all. In 2025, many of the chosen ones will face what appears to be financial instability or career uncertainty. But here's the twist: what looks like chaos on the surface is actually a powerful realignment of your relationship with abundance. You might find yourself turning down high-paying opportunities that don't align with your values. Or perhaps you'll feel called to invest in yourself in ways that seem illogical to others. The key question isn't how can I make more money, but rather how can I align myself with true abundance? Remember that abundance isn't just about money, it's about energy exchange. And in 2025, the chosen ones will be tested on their understanding of this principle in unprecedented ways. Before I reveal the fifth and most profound trial, I want you to know that everything we've discussed so far has been preparing you for this moment. What comes next might challenge everything you thought you knew about your spiritual journey. Trial number 5, the Timeline Convergence. This is it, the trial that brings everything together. In 2025, the chosen ones will experience what I call timeline convergence. You'll begin to notice synchronicities that are impossible to ignore. Past decisions, seemingly random events, and current circumstances will suddenly form a clear pattern. But here's the challenge: accepting this convergence requires letting go of who you thought you were supposed to be. It means embracing a version of yourself that might seem foreign to others but feels deeply authentic to you. Think about it. Haven't you been feeling lately like you're living multiple lives in parallel? Like there's a version of you that's trying to break through? That's the convergence beginning to happen. The final revelation. Now, here's what most people won't tell you about these trials. They're not happening to you, they're happening for you. Each challenge, each moment of doubt, each seemingly difficult choice is actually a stepping stone to your highest expression. But there's one more thing you need to know, something I haven't shared anywhere else before. The chosen ones of 2025 aren't just going through these trials for their own growth. They're actually creating a new template for human consciousness. Your journey, your struggles, your breakthroughs, they're all part of a larger cosmic plan. Before I share my final thoughts, I want you to take a moment to reflect. How many of these trials are you already experiencing? Have you been feeling that deep inner calling that something big is about to shift in your life? If this message resonated with you, you're probably one of the chosen ones. And if that's the case, you'll want to be part of our growing community of conscious souls supporting each other through these transformative times. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, not just to stay updated, but to connect with others who are on the same journey. Drop a comment below sharing which of these trials resonates most with you right now. Your experience might be exactly what another soul needs to hear. And remember, being chosen doesn't mean being special, it means being ready. Ready to face these trials, ready to transform, and ready to help create a new paradigm for humanity. Thank you for being here, for being open, and for being brave enough to face these trials. Together, we're not just surviving 2025, we're helping to shape the future of human consciousness. Until next time, keep shining your light. The world needs it now more than ever. Peace, love, and infinite blessings to you all.